All right, boys, welcome back. We are back. We are live. We are in Virginia, and we've got the cool, the awesome new t-shirt. Who knows what it is? If you're a man, real men, and not those 2026 men, real men know exactly what this shirt is. You just glance at it and you can see it. We've got the t-shirt, we've got the dog who's already been annoying me, we've got everything, all the stresses that come with being at home. We're back, baby, on this Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. The energy is pumping. I didn't even check to make sure I don't have anything inappropriate on the screen. That's how rusty we are right now. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this really quick just to make sure, because I literally don't know what's on my screen. You know what? There's nothing bad on here, but in today's modern age, can you ever be too careful? Can you be too careful? I don't think you can be too careful today. Not in this day and age. All right, let me just do this, and then I'm going to close this up. All right, I'll close that. That's perfect. Okay, I'm going to minimize that, and I'm going to close this. And now we're back. I hope everybody not sure is in the room, and he says, hola, Mr. Not Sure. It's good to have you. I'm surprised you're not out on travel. I'm surprised you're not. Matthew says, let's make this fun. I thought I read fun game because I don't have my my new glasses, but let's make this fucking game. Yes, you are correct. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to do something really fun. I'm just going to go ahead. You know what? This is how I live my life. I live my life just raw dogging it. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm and squash this little upgrade. And that's going to, why did I close the terminal window? This is going to force me to upgrade now. So we're just going to get that done. All right, let's go over here. And then we're going to go. So how is everybody doing tonight? I am stoked to be back in my office. I'm stoked to be back at my setup, even though we're still on Windows 10, but whatever. Okay, wait, where am I? What branch am I on? Okay, so this, now I have not updated this in a long time. Okay, so we got, get checkout master, get pull rebase, this dog, go, you're already driving me nuts, go, Jesus Christ, he's just gonna sit there and stare at me, and I can't stand him. I love him, I'm happy to see him, but he's already pushing my nerves. And Matthew, if you weren't here when I started the stream, look at this, look, I was trying to get the camera angled down. Oh, come on, wait, let me do this. Let me pull my pants up off screen and scratch my balls. But look at this, you know this shirt, you love them, the internet sensation. Although now, I gotta get a shirt of what's the monkey's name that's been going viral? The monkey, the thing, what the hell is that monkey? Like, is it Punch or something like that? But let me do this off screen. It's like I'm gonna load up ChatGPT because I want to load up an image I found, but again, I need some privacy, guys. I need some privacy. Where the hell, Domain? I had AI make a picture of the monkey with his little, the webcam did die. Wow, look at that, man. Let me see what's going on here. All right, that's a little great. Wow. Now how can I restart this? All right, look at this. Start replay buffer. No. Yeah, the webcam definitely did die. And there's not much I can do about it unless I restart the stream. So I think we might be doing this. Why is Henna's name on? What is going on? Like, literally, why is that there? Like, it just says Henna's name. Okay, we'll put that there. No, okay, all right. This is just like old times, isn't it, guys? Chat box, no, that's there. Chat box, unplug and then plug it back in. That's not going to work. Oh, wow. There's not even the problem with unplugging and plugging it back in is I'd have to restart Streamlabs. Let me try this. Let me try Matthew's English idea. Oh man, I don't want to restart the stream. Why did it die? All right, wait. You shouldn't have to restart. Yes, you do. You should. Okay, plugged in. Unplugged, plugged it back in. The red light is at least back on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. Nope. You always have to restart the app. Always. Always. Huh. Okay, wait a minute. We might just have to do this. I have another idea. All right? Bear with me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the camera app, right? Okay, camera app is working. The camera's working. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now, all right, wait a minute. Why does it have this stupid little box on it? Okay, there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to copy. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Actually, why don't I start the Unity download while I'm doing this? Because Unity, this whole computer is just messed up. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to start. What the hell? I feel like oh my God, oh my God. All right. It's been a minute since I've actually been on this computer. So, okay, so what I'm going to sit there like that for a minute so you guys can look at me making that face, because I want to hide what I'm doing on the no, that's not it. On the screen. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, Unity. Okay, I typed the password wrong. That's probably why. Okay. Oh, nope, made a typo. Nope, made a typo again. Password that's not working either. Oh my stars and garters. All right, I got it. It took 10 minutes, but I got it. Okay, so while Unity is actually doing its thing, all right, so wait a minute. Okay, maybe it's already done doing its thing. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Wait. Oh, here we go. That's what I want. Okay, so now this is going to force me to upgrade, right? If I just try to open it, won't it tell me, okay, missing version, install that version. Okay, and let's see. What do I need from here? I don't need Android build support, iOS, tvOS, Vision, none of that. I just need, okay, it's already pre-selected. And isn't there, okay, it's the ILCPP. Okay, I'm going to install that. Perfect. Okay, so while that is working, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this scene. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, all right? Here's the magic. This is some behind-the-scenes magic, okay? Oof, Okay, we're just going to call it that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit that. I'm going to make this invisible. Nope. Okay, perfect. All right. And then, why is Henna's name just on the screen randomly? That is so weird. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a source. And the source is going to be a window capture. All right. Perfect. All right. So now, look at that. It knew what I wanted. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need okay, can I offset this? Surely you can, right? You can like crop it. Properties. Yep. Isn't this just like old times, guys? Just like old times. Okay, window match priority, capture method. Okay, that's all fine. That's fine. Okay, how do because I want to bring the box in. Filters, projector? No. Edit it's not would it be a filter? I know the filters do quite a bit, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was a filter. Right-click filters properties. No, there's no filter. Okay, properties. Yeah, that's not it. All right, so Matthew is of little help. All right, let's see. So we'll go to filters, and then we'll go edit filters. Very good latency. Is it very good latency? I can't tell if you're being facetious or not. Okay, visual preset. Okay, so that's not going to do anything. Add filter. No. Crop. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so if I go in by 50, I mean, it seems like a lot that I want to cut out. That's on the left. That's not a bad guess. 75. Let me just move this down so I can see. So, okay, test. Okay, so top is going to be a little higher, I think, at 100. Wow, even more. 200? Okay, yeah, we'll go with 200. Right, 75, even more. We'll go with 100 and maybe even 125. Yeah, why not? And then the bottom we'll just do 150. Maybe a little less, 125. Okay, perfect. You know what? That little last bit's going to bug me. 130, 135. Okay, that's good. I think this is good enough. And honestly, good enough will get you. It might not get you through life entirely, but it'll get you pretty far. Good enough can get you pretty far. Okay, is this installing? I'm assuming it's installing. In progress. Okay, perfect. All right. So now let me just size this up. All right. Perfect. Chat room's there. I'm there. All right, I'll just put this a little like that. And then, isn't this behind the scenes? Isn't this just amazing? You get to see the secret sauce. You get to see how the sausage is made. All right, I'm going to make that a little smaller. Okay, perfect. No. It's still bugging me. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Because I know you guys want to look at me. I know you guys want to see me. Okay, excellent. Okay, now what I can do, let me just go ahead and lock this. I can send the link out to people that need to be notified. They need to be notified. Oh, shit. They need to be notified that I'm here and that I'm on. All right, so I can't minimize the camera. That's fine. Let me copy the link, and let's go ahead. Black bar on the right side of the camera bothers me. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Matthew. I swear to God, you can't make anybody happy. You can't. All right, I got to unlock this. I mean, it was bugging me too, but I decided to just ignore it. And it was just like, okay, whatever. Just whatever, man. Just like, I'm not going to deal with it, man. All right, I already forgot how I got there. I got to go to filters. All right, filters. Edit filters. Crop. Okay, right-hand side. All right, if I make this window bigger, okay, it's not. Okay, so right hand, I guess we want to do 130. Okay. You know what? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger just to crop out, to make sure we get it. There we go. Okay, 150. I think the left-hand side's good too. All right. You know what? Fuck it. 150. There we go. Top 200, bottom. Okay, fine. Okay, and then we got that over there. We'll just center the. Okay, perfect. Are you happy now, English boy? Are you happy? Are you sad? Is everything okay? Do you want some beans and toast with your black bar? Are you good? All right, thank you. All right, so we got rid of that. Now, do you need me to do anything else, or now can I send out the link? Can I send the link out now? Oh, wait, who said, okay, not sure. I'm still blaming you, Matthew. I'm still blaming you. All right, so let me see. I'm going to copy this stream. Okay, so I'm going to send this to, who am I going to send this to? I'm going to send it to, I'm going to send it to Robbie. Hopefully he's still alive. I'm going to send it to Choke. I'm going to send it to Nick, of course, who I love. I'm going to send it to Dave and Justin. Is there anybody else? You know what? I'm going to send it to my sister in case you're bored, because my sister's not talking to me, or my mother. She hates me pretty much. It's fine. I'm a pretty hateable guy. But I'm going to send the link to her anyway. Okay, so I sent in my friend Johnny Gators. Is there anybody else that I want to send this to? You know what? I'm going to send this to... I'm going to send it to one of my taxi drivers in Senegal. I'm going to hope that he likes the stream. You know what? He might end up being my biggest fan. I'm going to send it to Lisa, of course. Got to send it to dear old Lisa. I'm going to send it to my step cousin Michael. Who else do I want to send it to? I'm not going to send it to any. I'm going to send it to my friend Bibi, who lives in Greenland. Is there anybody else I want to send this to? I'm going to send it to Justin. All right, I already sent it to David and Justin, but I'm going to send it to Justin just to cover my bases. Okay, do I want to send it to my baby mama? Oh, my baby mama, she hates, and I mean hates, being called a baby mama. Oh, she does not like that. She does not like that. Okay, anybody else? Let's see. I'm gonna send it to my brother-in-law, even though I just sent it to my sister. It's all right. It's all good. Anyone else? No. To my daughter? Dare I send it to my daughter? No, I'm not gonna send it to my daughter. I was just talking about my baby mama, so I'm not gonna send it. Okay, no, I'm not gonna send it to Alexis. I'm not gonna send it. I could send it to this guy that used to do my gutters. I'm gonna send it to McKenna. Yep. Okay. Long time no speak, but in case you're bored. All right. So I'm going to send it to, now McKenna was not quite, I could send it to, Allie, who's dead, but McKenna was not quite an ex-girlfriend. Like we would hang out, you know, we would just kind of hang out. I'm going to send it to Paul, who I haven't, the last time I texted Paul was April 18th, 2024. I'm going to say, in case you're bored. All right, there we go. All right, I'm sending it to Paul. I think, okay, so I've exhausted my SMS messages. Now it's time to head on over to WhatsApp. Who in WhatsApp can we message? Okay, I'm going to send it to Stefan and Henry, even though they're 7 hours ahead. All right, no, I'm going to send it to Henna. Got to send it to, oh, Henna wrote me back. Oh, don't. I missed your messages from earlier, sad face. I'm streaming now in case you'd like to listen. But you know, I think she's asleep. Because remember how, yes, it was like a day or two ago when we were, you know, you and I, we were talking intimately like we are now. And Henna she had been invited because she was like, you know, she was cougaring it up a little bit. And I think I mentioned that. So she was hanging out with her friend. And so I was asking her, I'm like, how young is this guy? And then she wrote me a couple of messages and I just completely did not see them. So Henna, if you have joined the stream, because the messages on WhatsApp, they turn blue, which means she got it. No worries. Okay, so she's not mad at me. She probably is. Okay, is there anybody else on WhatsApp? So that was Henna. Anyone else? Okay, I got to go to the archives. Let's see. Nick, I got to send it to Nick. I'm going to send it to him again on Instagram, but that's fine. Do I send it to my dad? No, I'm not going to send it to my dad. I am going to send it. So remember my traveling partner? She got her hair done when we were in Senegal. And I was coordinating her ride back because my traveling partner does not speak French. And the girls that were doing her hair do speak French, and so it was. But anyway, I'm going to send it to the girls at the hair place. At the hair place. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send it to them. Okay. Anybody else? No. Okay. Now let's go over to Instagram. I know you guys can't see this. I know. I get it. All right. So let's see. I'm going to send it to. I met this guy when I went to the Faroe Islands back in 2023. 22 or 23, this cab driver who ended up being a really cool guy, and we hung out. I almost said hooked up. That didn't happen. Calm down. So we hung out. We went drinking one night. We met this Persian guy, and it was a fun night. I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to send it to Nick again. I'm going to send it to Ava. Let's see. Anybody else I want to send this to? Okay. Nunca. Okay, I'm going to send it to my step cousin again, just in case. I'm not going to send it to Gabe or her. I'm going to send it to Razman. Razman, the Singleton man, has to have a copy of this. Or not a copy. He needs to see the stream. What am I saying? I'm going to send it to my ex-girlfriend, Liz. Because I sent it to her the other day. I'm going to send her that. I'm going to send it to Lisa over on Instagram, too. Who else should I send it to? I've already sent it to Henna. I'm going to send it to Heather, my ex-girlfriend from 20 years ago. No! Oh my God, I'm so fucking old. 30 years ago. 30. This woman and I, we were a thing when I was 20. And she was 18. That's a long time ago. I'm going to send it to the taxi driver in Zambia that I met. I'm going to send the link out to him. I hope he listens. And then I'm going to send it to... I've got to send it, of course, to Francesca Estevez. Let's pull her up as we always do. Francisca. Oh my God. I just saw her. There she is right there. Francisca Estevez, our North Star, our guiding light. I have sent the link to her. And as always, I like to pretend that she's listening. She's been listening longer than any of you. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure she is one of the likes that we have. So I'm going to send it to her. I know my wife is working, so I can't send it to her. Anybody else? Is there anybody else I'm forgetting? Just tell me. You guys know this better than I do. So let me see. Okay, I don't know who that guy is. Okay, there was a guy that I met when I was in St. Helena. Do I send it to him? No, we just friends, okay? Just calm down. I know you perverts are having perverted thoughts. Okay, so I'm just looking at my DMs on Instagram. There is this woman, Valhalla Tattoos in Narvik, Norway. She was so adorable. Such an adorable woman, and she did my tattoo. Okay, I think I'm going to send it to Bald and Bankrupt, okay? Yeah, another guy who's going to ignore it. I'm going to send it to Allie, even though she's dead. I'm going to send it to her. Anybody else? I'm going to send it to... I think that is it. All right, I think we're done sending out. Currently leading the vote on Discord with 67%. How about the actual game, you moron? All right, we'll work on the game. Here's my arm. Twist it, all right? All right, once again, check out the shirt. You know what? Wait. All right, check out the shirt. He's got the penguin, and this is us. We're walking up. We're walking up to the mountains. We're going to the mountains, boys. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go against the fold, against the common man, and we're going to do our own thing because that's what we are. We are just pioneers. We're warriors in this sense. Okay, let's load the game up with the new version of Unity and see what we've got. Are you ready? New game. This is very, very, very underwhelming. All right. Is it loading? Okay, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, I got something in my eye. All right. We should work on gameplay. Well, we're always working on gameplay, not sure. I'm waiting for you to do the models. Why don't we have animation yet? Not sure, huh? Answer me that. Answer me that. Why isn't anything animated other than me and my charming personality? Why isn't anything in the game actually animated? It's your fault. It's your fault. All right. I sent this out to Not Sure slacking. Yeah, I know you're slacking. Getting back. So Not Sure and I actually arrived back home. Is it snowing again? We actually arrived back home at the same time. I missed Not Sure at the airport by 2 hours. My plane landed at 3:30. I think his landed at 5. So we just barely missed each other. Oh my God. Yesterday, I was my wife and I kind of got into a bit of an argument yesterday when I got home. In my defense, I was sleep deprived. I had just gotten off of a plane that I had been on for 10 and a half hours. And before that, I had been on a plane for 5.5 hours with a 3-hour layover, 4-hour layover, but it was fine. I was in the lounge, and the lounges in Rome and Fukushima at the Rome airport. The lounges are very nice. So I was actually able to just start downing the espressos. But anyway, so I got a little angry at my wife because what happened was, so let me see. Can I pull this up? I got to be sure. But every time when I get home from a trip, I will send my friend Stefan a message, and you can see it here. Is this safe to show? Yes, this is safe to show. So you can see here that what I do is when I come out of security at Dulles Airport, I will I'll leave the security area, obviously, and then I'll walk over to this place. I know exactly where it's at, and I will buy 2 Diet Mountain Dews, just in case I don't have any at home, but I'll buy 2. And then I will immediately open it up and take a sip. And then I will take a picture of that Diet Mountain Dew, and I will send it to Stefan, and it says, officially home. And this is what I did yesterday. This is the picture from yesterday. You can see yesterday at 4:04 p.m., I sent this to Stefan. And so I open it, I take a drink, I snap my picture, I send it to Stefan, and then I walk down door number 1 because the international arrivals, they exit right at door number 1. So and that happens to be right by the taxi stand, or one of the taxi stands. And so I walk down the ramp and I get in and I go and I get in a taxi. And then I was like, okay, now there's a couple of other people want to inform that I am home. One of them, or that I'm in a taxi on my way to my house. And one of them was my wife, because I texted her like, okay, I'm landed. And then so in the taxi, I send her this same picture with the same exact comment. Now she knows that I send Stefan these messages, right? She knows that she knows basically that Stefan and I are in a relationship, okay? And so I send her that, and I'm not going to put it on screen, but let me see if I can find it. So I send her that message, and then she calls me. And I'm like, okay, so I answer the phone, and she's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm in a taxi on the way home. And she's like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, no, I'm at the airport. I wanted to surprise you. By this point, we had already, the taxi driver had driven away from the airport. I'm not going to tell the taxi driver to turn around so I can get all my bags out of the car just to get into my car. And I'm just like, why didn't you tell me? To my wife, why didn't you tell me? Oh, but I wanted it to be a surprise. And I'm like, oh my God, well, then why weren't you looking for me? I was so mad. I'm still a little angry, but but yesterday I was so cranky and just in a generally sleep deprived, bad mood. And I'm just like, then we started yelling at each other. Not really yelling. We don't really yell. Like when we fight, it's more of, I used to be yelling, but nowadays it's more of a silent kind of. It's kind of a silence kind. I don't know. We don't really yell. We just do very strongly worded silence. And yes, I know that's a contradiction of very strongly worded silence. But if you've ever dated a woman, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, let's check this out. So we have this new version of, okay, wait a minute. So where are we with things? Let's see. I haven't, that's where we are. Love you, baby. Okay, let's go over here. All right. All right. Where are we? I wanted to see. Okay, so I don't know if this works or not. So this was a change. This is something that we've been doing at work for years and years and years. So what this allows you to do, this allows you to manually trigger a build. So what I want. Oh God. What I want is so that a PR, you open up a PR. I don't want any old push to the PR because to trigger a build. So what's happening right now? Well, I have it turned off, but before I turned it off, what would happen is you open up a PR, and then anytime you commit or anytime you push to that branch of that PR, it launches a build. And my workflow, I'll change something, run it real quick, eyeball it, push it, run it, push it real good. But so anyway, That's my workflow. And so suddenly now you have 6 builds going, because each build takes like 45 minutes. And so I have these 6 builds. So what I want is I want to get rid of the automatic builds. I want instead that the PR author can do okay to build in the comment, and then when they push comment when they push the comment button, it basically launches a build. So basically I want some way for PR authors to manually trigger builds. And I don't want just any old person, to be able to do this. And that's why, not this PR. That's why this is with the code owners file. So basically, anybody in the code owner file would be able to do this. And right now, I think that's just Matthew and I. I'll probably add not sure, but I'm not sure near the master branch. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to let Matthew near the master branch, but that's fine. That's fine. So who's in here now? Actually, yeah, it's just Matthew and I on master. I've never broken master. I don't believe you. And I know you're just itching to. Just the way you're itching to ban people. You're just itching. You're just itching. You're just itching to break master. I know that's what I'm on to you. I see you, Italian boy. I see you. All right. So why don't we see if this actually works? So this PR was all the changes for that. Why is that not opening up? Is my internet okay? Am I okay? I don't think I'm okay. Did Henna leave? She just stopped by, just dropped by and left, just like everybody else does in my life. That's just what they all do. They just come by and leave. You know what? I was just thinking, did I even send the correct link? Wouldn't it be funny if I sent the link to 15 different people and it was a link to Goatsy or something? Let me see. No. It looks legit. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's just do this. This is going to take 5 minutes tops. All right. So Henna's left. Matthew is left. Razman's not even here. This is just. Is this why I'm here? No. Okay. Adds a gated CI trigger so that code owners can comment OK to test on a PR to kick off Windows, Ubuntu, and Windows workflows, or Mac OS workflows. Okay. Fires on issue comment, PR comments only. Guarded by this. This doesn't look like gameplay. Matthew, can you please ban him permanently? Forever? Permanently. Okay, fine. All right, let's see where we're at. I want to go to environmental lighting, and we're going to go to Matthew's day-night controller. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, let's see where we're at. He's out of line, but he's right. I hate you both. Matthew, can you ban yourself after you've banned Not Sure? So ban him permanently, and then ban yourself double permanently. All right? Let's just do that. And then, yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit. All right. Let's just turn that down. As a matter of fact, let me pause the music. I feel like we need cricket sounds, right? We need some sounds, and we also, since we're right by a body of water, it wouldn't hurt to have some wave sounds. All right, so we can do that really quick. I feel like that's going to be quick. Did you see the text? That text is still not centered because in Unity. This is actually a really interesting fact. In Unity, it's impossible to snap two things together, and it's also impossible to center UI text. It's crazy. It's crazy. Scientists are still trying to solve both of these problems, but so far they have not had any success. I know it's. I was surprised too. Okay, I pressed the number 2, to. Am I even still streaming? Okay, there's my mouse. Okay, there we go. Wow, this is slow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. All right. I noticed this about the flashlight. Like the flashlight is very expensive in terms of performance. Lag is bad. I think lag is bad because I turned the flashlight on, and there's always this loading period when I turn the flashlight on. I don't know why, but it there's like this 30-second period where it's just dead. He needs a new laptop. This is a desktop, boys. This is a desktop because I'm a desktop man. All right. Oh, my stars and garters. All right, I'm turning the flashlight off. I think Matthew broke the game. It's because we upgraded Unity. I'm sure that's what it is. Because apparently we need to upgrade every 2 weeks because Unity's constantly, and like Matthew's like, oh, a new upgrade? Oh God, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Okay, let me see. Wow, this is bad. Remember the performance hit that there was like 2 months ago. It was definitely before I went to Italy. It might have been after Christmas, but we had a similar situation. I forget what we tracked it down to. We tracked it down to bad material or something. There was something. I don't remember what the problem was, but that's the thing that concerns me. Like whenever Matthew makes a change, I'm like, okay, what thing did he not test? What thing is going to happen with his change? I love you, Matthew. I'm giving you a hard time. Okay, the lights look great, by the way. They do look good. Okay, why did I start the game? Okay, I'm starting the game. Okay. Are they going to come to me if I do? So that's broken. They're not even responding. They're taking damage. But they used to respond when you would shoot them. Am I too far away? Okay, I don't want them to see me, but I'm going to get closer and shoot them. Let me see. Okay. So I was too far away, and that's why they didn't respond the first time I shot them. Let's figure that out. Let's also okay. Oh, just calm down for a second. Just stop. Just stop. All right. Give me a minute. All right. So what I'm gonna do? Okay. I got this. All right. I have no memory. Like I just don't. I don't have a memory. This is like early onset Alzheimer's. I'm convinced of it. Okay. So fix, or let's see. Why aren't the NPCs? No. I want to increase the range at which NPCs react to getting shot. All right, and there was something else. Oh, find cricket and wave sounds. Well, let's make it find cricket sounds. Find wave sounds. Okay. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to put this. Oh, wait. You guys probably can't see that because of where it's at. We're going to put that over here. All right. And then not sure is gay. Okay. We're going to keep that there. Actually, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put that right here. We're going to put that there. We're going to do this. And can I center? I don't think I can center this. That's fine. Okay. That's all we need to know. Okay. All right. So, all right. Let's go to free sounds. We got to get warmed up, okay? We got to get warmed up. Stream was all shitty. What do you mean the stream was all shitty? What was shitty? Are you talking about the quality of my stream, or are you talking about the quality of the broadcast? Two different things. All right, free sounds. Waves. Let's find a good one. That's like a splash. That's not going to work. The broadcast while you were playing the game, even with the flashlight off. That's because Matthew made... No. No, that's the... man, I should have tested it. All right, well, you know, these things happen, not sure. These things happen. I do need to get a new laptop. What was that website you were telling me about? You're not going to be able to type... I don't think you're going to be able to type a URL into the comments, but just type out the domain. Or you know what I mean. But what was that? Frame.work. All right, so if I go, okay, I'm guessing the 12, 13, and 16 are sizes. I could go with the problem with a smaller one is that it's probably not going to have, like, am I going to be able to do like at least 64 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive? Because I'm thinking whatever I buy, I would probably buy, or I would probably have a docking station. No, I would dock. I'll dock it. I think that'd be fine. Like, because I have. Where are they? Ugh. Oh, never mind. They're under a bunch of stuff. But I have like these nice Dell docking thingies where I can just plug it in, and it actually it'll power a laptop too. Okay, so let's look at this. This doesn't look like gameplay either. I like the 13. Do you have one of these? Not sure. We need to. I was gonna say hook up. We need to meet up. And I like, you need to bring this laptop because I want to see it. I want to meet, and also I want to meet you. I have this mental image, but I have no idea what Not Sure looks like. None. Okay, so we're gonna go with this 12 core expansion. Okay, so by default, thin light end cap for the expansion bay. Wait, work gave me one, but then I quit. Are you unemployed again? Oh, geez, Louise. Okay. All right. So if we go with the expensive NVIDIA graphics card, because after all, we're game programmers, right? I still don't. Okay. The default thin and light end cap for the expansion bay interface that includes system cooling, an ideal choice if you prioritize portability. I do. Okay. Okay, graphics module, NVIDIA G. Okay, whatever. Slide the graphics module in for a massive boost in gaming creation and simulation performance, configured with 8 gigabits of GDDR7 RAM. Increases the thickness of the rear section to 21.95 millimeters. So, I need music. Let me go downstairs, and I want to get a ruler, but let me find some music. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, Matthew left officially. He's gone. All right, wait a minute. Let me bring this back. Okay, so to 21.95 millimeters. This is why I went downstairs to see this. That can't be right. Increases the thickness of the rear section to 21 point... Oh, wait. What? is this thing? That can't be right. That can't be right because, okay, increases the thickness of the rear section to 21.95 millimeters. 21.9. Of course, that's not 21 meters. 21.95 millimeters. But, all right, I guess the thickness will just remain unknown. Just kind of like being able to center text in the UI of Unity. All right. How big of a difference is that really going to make? What? No. All right, so let's see if we go to frame. All right, let's see what kind of garbage let's see what kind of garbage Not Sure is trying to get me to buy. All right, so this is the Framework 13.
Right,
let's see.
Is the new Framework 13 with AMD's Ryzen 300 series.
Sounds
aka
great.
The new Zen 5 one.
Okay.
If you haven't heard of Framework, they are a somewhat new manufacturer that makes completely upgradable laptops. Every single component upgradable. They have easy to follow guides online and extensive community support.
Wait, wait. Am I going to have to put this thing together? I don't want to do that. I don't want to put this thing together. Like, you're kind of selling me on this, but I don't want to have to put this thing together. Okay, let's just go with this.
They've promised upgradable laptops but failed to deliver. Framework has.
Okay.
Since they released their first laptop, they've released a ton of new components. New motherboards with better CPUs, better displays, new ports, improved aesthetics. You guys get the picture. I've reviewed every generation of Framework laptop. I have them all here.
All right, this is too long. I don't feel like watching this guy. All right, he's bugging me. All right, I think we could get by with 64 gigs of RAM. 2 terabyte hard drive. I don't need a second storage. What is the second storage? What is it? I guess it's just another SSD. All right, we don't need that. Operating system. We'll go with Windows 11 Pro. Okay. What are the input modules? What is this? You need to select 2 spaces or 1 medium input module, spacers, to configure the laptop. I don't understand. I literally don't understand. But all right, we'll go with that. All right, this laptop's getting expensive. Okay. All right, where did we go wrong? Why is it so expensive? Might be this. It's part of it. I still don't understand what the expansion, I guess the expansion bay is exactly that. But what if but then I have to select one of these. Maybe I could get by with this. The graphics module, AMD, Radeon, yeah. Not sure. You haven't let me know. Am I going to have to put this thing together? Because if I have to put it together, no, I don't want to do that. RAM is... Oh, wait. Pre-built. Whoa. Wait a minute. Pre-built. I like this. All right, overkill. Why is it significantly cheaper? Okay, it's about the same price. What is the Copilot keyboard? Okay, it's giving me a picture. That's nice. What's the main difference here, boys? What is it? It looks like just the color. We'll just go with that. All right, let's see. I still don't understand what the input modules are. You need to select 2 spacers and 1 medium input module to configure your laptop. Okay, this is not game development. Notice how Not Sure is all quiet now that I'm looking at his computer company. He's like, oh yeah, no, keep looking at it. But God forbid that I want to look at GitHub and no. Okay, no. Okay, see, we have what we want to do over here on the right-hand side. Let's stick with that. We've got a plan. Let's stick with that. Not sure is cool. I don't want to offend anybody, boys. Don't want to offend anybody. All right. Okay. So, what were we doing? Okay, we have to find sounds. Let's find a sound. The one that I was playing in the background, that wasn't bad. This one? No. That one's bad. No. Never mind. I like this. The problem here is that I think you would need a different wave sound depending on your range. And so I'm not necessarily talking about just increasing the volume, increasing or decreasing. I'm talking about like the actual sound would change, I think. Like you would hear more crashing of the waves. Whereas the further away you get, the more it's just kind of like a smooth, like general white noise sound. Does that make sense? Big waves. Okay, so that's a little too much. That reminds me of Tahiti. You know what? I think. All right. Let's try to accomplish something tonight. Crickets, which is exactly what's happening in this chat room. All right, crickets. So, before I left for my last trip, I forgot that I bought a whole bag of almond Hershey Kisses. I love almond Hershey Kisses. So I've been pigging out on them all day. You know what? You know what this reminds me of? There is this great song, which I know Matthew's going to hate it, but not sure. He might appreciate it because he's a little bit older. But this is still, it's still not old. Let me see. This version specifically. Is this it? No, I mean that is the song. I think it's live at Brixton Academy, or maybe this is it. No, that's not it. All right, let's just listen to the song. At least the beginning. But whenever I think of crickets, this is what I think of. This is such a good song. Oh, so good. So good. So this band, Faith No More. Faith No More, when I was 16, 17 years old, they came out with a song called Epic. And that's kind of I would say Epic and Faith No More in general. They're kind of like, that was the song and that was the band that got me into music. And I don't mean that like I'm some like music aficionado or obsessed with music, but I think most people have like, they have their favorite bands. Like everybody has a playlist and everything like that. And I guess up until like 16 or 17, I just kind of listened to the radio and I never gave music bands much notice. And then Faith No More's Epic came out. And then that's kind of like started me liking bands and, you know, just basically listening to more than what I heard on the radio. It's such a good song. But I know a little too much about this band. Faith No More and Jane's Addiction, I know a lot about both of them. So this is their fourth album, Angel Dust. Epic was on their third album, but the first two albums, they had this singer called Chuck Mosley. His name was Chuck Mosley. He just recently died like 2 or 3 years ago of COVID, I think. But they fired him, and then they hired the singer that you hear now. His name is Mike Patton. Well, Mike Patton came in, and Mike Patton just like crushed it. Well, the guitarist, this guy named Jim Martin, he kind of resented it. And this is something I find weird. Like, this happens a lot. I feel like this happens a lot with bands where they find success, and then there are people who kind of regret that success. And so it turns them off, I guess. It's like, oh, you're touring the world, but they were already touring, but you're touring the world and making a ton of money. Oh no. Oh, how the torture. So anyway, it kind of started to fall apart between the third and fourth album. And then on the fourth album, Jim Martin was still in the band, but he basically told them like, no, I'm not going to have any part in writing any of the songs. You guys can write the songs, and I'll come in and you just tell me what to play, and that's fine. I'll do that. And there was one song. So Jim Martin had a very heavy metal background, and an Angel Dust, which is the name of the album, it's not a very heavy metal. It's not a very heavy metal album. But Jim Martin he helped write one song on the album Angel Dust. This song, which is a fucking classic. Oh, it's such a good song. What do the comments say? Mike Patton can do the most unholy things with his voice, which is true. Mike Patton he's been like one of my, I don't want to use the word hero, because he hasn't done anything necessarily heroic, but he's always been like, I've been a fanboy of Mike Patton for a very, very long time. He's a very talented vocalist. Okay, anyway, back to the crickets, which I know is what I have going on in the chat room. It's a very quiet chat room tonight. All right, so let's see. We got the crickets. Let's get the crickets. No. I gotta load up. What is it? Is it enemy NPC idle state, I think it's called? Enemy guard state, investigate, patrol, pursue. Let me look up idle. Oh God, I can't. Why is it so difficult to see all of a sudden? Enemy. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Enemy NPC. I want to look up star.state.cs. Mental NPC death state, follow, enemy guard, enemy attack. What state are they in when they're just sitting there? Let me get the name of the state. That might help. This song? Do you know this song? That's a hero, boys. That is what a hero looks like. I'm not pointing to my fat stomach. I'm pointing to this hero right here. Can't argue with that. Facts. You know what? I might ask my wife if she can get me McDonald's on the way home, because I deserve it. Do I? I think I do. Metaphorically speaking. What? What? Are you suggesting that the penguin is not a real hero? Or are you suggesting that my fatness is metaphoric for something else? I don't know. I want to know what I would like to know what you're suggesting. Is it too much for you to get? Wait, because she has to go to Target, so there's a Wendy's right next to the Target. I'll see if she can get me Wendy's. Is it too much to get Wendy's? right, let's see. Matthew says, can she get me McDonald's too? All right, I'll ask her. She will. The game is running, so how is it? How's the lag? How is it? I mean, is it okay now? The game's running, so here. I'm not turning on. Okay, turn it on. Oh, it's bad. Let me see. I think this is probably just a lot of caching. Okay, they are an enemy guard state. Why don't I see? They're 22, 23 meters away. See me?
Hey, you.
Okay,
Get
so
back inside.
obviously the threshold there. That's okay. Do scan, entity scanner, do scan. Where is that 20 coming from? Oh, I know where it's coming from. It's the NPCs themselves have this property. Okay, NPCs, enemy NPCs. Wow, it's really raining hard outside. Okay, let me see. All right, I'm just gonna close that. Okay. Detection distance. That says 62.5. Is that for all of them? I'm trying to remember what these do. Detection distance. I believe that is how far away. You have to be at the detection distance or closer for them to see you. Stop distance, I believe, is how close, if they're chasing you, how far from you they will be, or how far away from you you have to get before they stop chasing you. I think that's it. Okay, I probably passed that all to Entity Scanner during construction. So here we go. View distance. Detection distance. The distance at which the NPC will detect a target. So detection distance, 62.5. Huh. Let's do this. Let's deactivate these guys. Let's make sure. You know what? Okay. You know what we could work on tonight? Also, once I figure this out, we could use the relationships. Oh, wait. I was going to say we could use the relationships to have, if one guard sees you, then they both attack. But I think we're already doing that, aren't we? Oh, okay. All right. Let me see. What? Do scan. Oh. So, wait a minute. View distance. Yeah, view distance is the detection distance. I might dividing the view distance to. makes sense. Oh wait, radius. Okay, I think that's the problem. So I think I was dividing by 2 because I was thinking the entire, yeah, not the radius and not the circumference. What's the other one? What oh my God, I have a fucking degree in math. What, it's not the radius. The radius is half of the thing I'm thinking of. Oh my God. Let me move this back over here. All right, we're going to have a chill stream. We're just going to chill for the rest of the night, okay? We're chilling. We're going to Netflix and chill. I feel like I'm in a church. No, there's not rate. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Will's here. No! Radius is something divided by half, isn't it? And then there's it's not the circumference. The radius is from the center to the edge of the circle. But there's a name for the whole thing. No! Oh my God, I hate you people. What is the radius times 2 called? Maybe I'm making it up. I told you. I told you. The diameter. The diameter. Yes, the diameter. So I was, for some reason, I thought it was made sense to divide by 2 here. Because I thought I was thinking that I needed to get the radius and that. So the view distance, yeah, I'm not sure what my thinking was there, but I'm pretty sure this is what I want. Yeah, I should have just let AI fix it. That's what I should have done. All right, somebody was complaining about this guy's music. You were complaining about this guy's music. How dare you? Fine. We'll listen to something else. Copyright-free horror music. Wasn't there a song that Not Sure did not like? We'll listen to this. Okay, let's see if he sees me sooner. Claude wouldn't have made that mistake, I'm sure. AI never makes mistakes. I remember a long ago when I first got into programming, back when I was a little tot. I remember thinking how computers were annoying as fuck because they didn't do what you want them to do. They did what you told them to do. And I remember when my daughter, when she started learning to program, she actually was studying in college. And I remember her basically saying the same thing. And she's like, I hate that you do exactly. I'm like, yep. That's my daughter. Okay, is he gonna? What's his detection distance? His detection. So let's go over here. Let's go break. Audio is breaking up probably because I'm playing the game. The game is running. We just to upgrade. We just had to fucking upgrade. All right, I'm gonna downgrade. I don't know why we had to upgrade. Legitimately, I'm not sure I understand why we had to upgrade. Let's see if it makes a big difference by downgrading. Last editor had a... Oh, you're right, it did. Oh, you're right, it did have that warning. Fuck. What other changes did you sneak into here, Matthew? What other things did you just add in here that just needed to be added? I know how you are, you sneaky little English. I know how. Oh, we Americans, we've been dealing with your English shenanigans for centuries now. Oh my God. Did anybody? We were talking about a little bit about it, and upgrade had zero to do with it. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I've seen you be very sure about things before that actually, like, oh, well, this time I mean it. Okay. I did want to look at this a little closer, though. Let me see. It's just, okay, so the URP. Okay, there's some details in the URP that manifest. Okay, so that makes sense. Like some package versions changed. More package versioning changing. And then the project. Okay. So it's mostly just some URP settings that changed. Rated asset version. Yeah. Okay. What did we change here? What is this? Oh, I'm not even looking at the right project. Okay, this is one more to look at. Man, it's raining. Is it raining? Oh wait, not sure. Are you not? If you're not in Virginia anymore, where are you? All right. So let's see. What are we gonna do? How are we going to tackle this? Because I don't want to torture you guys, but apparently I'm not able to program anymore. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I don't care what Matthew says. We're going to try it. Nothing is stopping you. I'm being stopped because I want to do the game with you guys. I like doing it with you guys. but I can't make it with you guys. If I can't stream, I don't. Maybe now is the time to work on Kekbo. Maybe I just need to let this game idea just go and then just go switch over to Kekbo and implement the stuff that interests me before moving on to another project. Maybe that's what I do. Okay. Is there a refresh? Can you refresh? Is there a refresh? Refresh. Okay, let me restart. Okay, there's a meme here. It's pretty funny. Here. Yeah. So Matthew, I know you're young, so you might not get that joke. So Courtney Love was the wife of a very famous singer, Kurt Cobain. Very famous guy. He was in this band that was around, like they were really big in the 90s called Black Hole Sun. And they were very, very popular. And they toured all over Africa and even parts of the moon. And so they were they were very, very popular. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. All right, projects. Okay, does this not see that I downgraded? Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. I didn't go back far enough. Oh, I checked out a branch. And okay, I see what I did. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try downgrading. Okay, so this is good, I think. I know, God, I was trying to be funny, but I failed miserably. That petered out really quick. All right, so let's see. You know, I remember I must have been like 19, 20 years old, and Nirvana came to Washington, D.C. on a tour. I don't remember what album, but they were big. Like this was maybe not quite their peak, but it was close to their peak, if not their peak. And I just remember a friend had given me a ticket to go see them at the 930 Club, which is a very famous club in the Washington, D.C. area. It's been around for years. Like legendary bands have, like tons of legendary bands have played at the 930 Club. Like if you're like an alt rock, or even like not even alt rock, like if you're not selling out arenas and you're touring, then and you come to DC, you're probably playing the 930 Club, right? They're not. Anyway, Nirvana was there. I wanted to look up 930 Club. Nirvana was there, and a friend, he gave me a ticket to go see them. And I liked Nirvana, but I wasn't like a huge fan. Like, I mean, I liked them, but I wasn't like obsessed or in love or anything like that. And the night of the show, I don't remember why, but I just remember I didn't feel like going. And my thought was, I'll see them the next time they're in town. Then he blew his brains out. So, the moral of that story, go to the concert. Just go to the concert. All right. Apparently, I'm going to see Breaking Benjamin and Chevelle at Jiffy Lube later this year. I think I've heard of Breaking Benjamin. I have no idea who like Chevelle is, and I don't know where Jiffy Lube is either. Is the Jiffy Lube arena? Jiffy Lube. Oh wait, let me do it on screen. Jiffy Lube venue. And Bristow. Oh, that's right. You live near me, don't you, Will? Like you, me, and not sure are all in the same area. Like kind of. Wait a minute. Where are you exactly? Yeah. You're out by Gainesville. Okay. Well, Jiffy Lube's out by Gainesville. Oh, excuse me. That burp really snuck up on me there. Woo. That was a tricky one, boys. All right, so is it loading? Yeah. All right, I want to see if there's any noticeable difference. So Matthew got me all excited when he posted a screenshot on Discord, and now I understand that graphics of that nice, they're going to depend on the graphics card. I get that. But the way that Matthew posted this, it was like, whoa, I upgraded the project to a new version of Unity, and check out this screenshot. So, I'm trying to find that post. Where is it? Where did it go? Was it in the mod section? Maybe it was in the mod chat. Let me see. I don't know where it's at. All right. If you have it handy, Matthew, that'd be great. That screenshot wasn't related to the update before. I get that. I just said that. I get it. But the impression given was like, whoa, I upgraded, and look at this. I upgraded Unity. Check out this screenshot. Like the way I understand that, like, you're not saying that the upgrade had to do you're not saying that the screenshot, the quality of the screenshot was a result of the Unity upgrade. I understand you're not saying that. I'm just saying it was implied. All right. I'm going to run the game, and we're going to see how the how it goes. We'll see if there's any lagging. Not sure has left, so that's fine. But who was the screenshot was taken. What? You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. I get it. I get it. You're right. You're right. I understand. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. So here we are. How are we doing? I kind of like that flash. I kind of like the idea of like there's some flashing just in the distance. For why? Ooh, when cards fire guns, that could be it. Okay. How is the stutter this on the stream? You see. I feel like this is broken. As bad as it was before, but different. I don't believe you. Will Tyler, how is jumping into the stream? Is it bad or worse? Good. Is that okay there? Like, is there any stutter? Let me see. I'm gonna look at this on my phone. All right. I can't do anything. All right, moving around, and I'm going to talk at the same time.
Hey, you! Get back inside!
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. What? Is it? I can't tell. Once upon a wary over many acquaintance areas. That's how it goes. All right. Okay. It's always this bad. It wasn't this bad before I left for Rome. That's interesting. All right. I guess I'll go back to the upgraded version. Just, I don't know. Is it clean? No, it's get reset hard. Hey, Will Tyler, can you ask AI to fix the jumpiness of the stream? Ooh, boys, I am suddenly not feeling too great. Okay. All right. So we'll go back to this. No. All right. Do I just need to go back here? All right. Ooh. I didn't close Unity. I'm wondering what that's going to do. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay. I don't want to wait. No, just why? It's my computer. Why can't I do it? Okay, now this is okay. All right, let's close this. Let's go get reset hard. And now let's try Unity. Okay, okay, upgraded Unity. Wow. Suddenly, I feel like I'm going to puke. I think I know why. eaten too much today. No, I haven't eaten enough. I think I just realized I downed a ton of fucking almond Hershey Kisses. I think that's why. Wow. And like as I have gotten older, I'm not quite as lactose tolerant as I used to be. So yeah, so it's oof. The Unity IDE was complaining. It said something like, "Whoa, dude, your files are corrupt." So, how about Iran, guys? What's going on? Like, what do you guys think? I've always been a person. I've never really, I like a peace and loving hippie, right? I've always been kind of on that's always what I've always leaned towards in terms of intervention with wars and conflicts. And but for whatever reason, maybe it's because of Trump that I just like he's funny and he makes me laugh. But for whatever reason, I'm not really against what we're doing in Iran. Like, I kind of feel like, yeah, like I'm kind of with it. Like, I've always said that, like, I would support intervention in Venezuela and in North Korea, but I never really thought about Iran. But now that we're there, like, I mean, come on, I'm sorry, as the kids say, unalived. He fucking killed the leader on day one. On day one. He just took him out. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing I like about Trump, is that he's just so fucking just like, he doesn't give two shits. He has just given up on all this politically correct, this political maneuvering, all of this, like, oh, just like, it's just all, like, with Biden, with Obama, with Bush, with W and Clinton and Bush won, and that's pretty much like I would say Bush won. Like, Desert Storm is right around when I started paying attention to politics. I was like 16, 17 years old. But it was just so many years of just politician after politician after politician just saying what they think they're supposed to say instead of saying what they actually want to say. And like, every politician would take what they want to say and then kind of like code it in this, like, and I'm not saying code, I'm saying coat. They would coat it in like this film of like political blah. And like, Trump is just like, I'm gonna bomb the shit out of you. Like, I fucking love it. Good. And you know what? He fucking did. He bombed the shit out of them. How can you not love that? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to see where we're at. Yeah, so this... Woo! Am I going to puke? Wow. I ate a fuck ton. I ate a fuck ton of those Hershey Kisses. Whoa. Woof. Here is the executive summary of how to fix the stream. Get second puberty, stop coding, just play games. It's just a case of good versus bad, to be honest. I'm all for it. I'm assuming you're talking about Iran. Also, get a dedicated streaming rig apart from your... You know, I was thinking about doing that because I have the components where I could take I could feed the output of one monitor into the input of another computer, and then I could stream that. Something I could look into. Wow. I do not feel good. Wow. Okay. All right. That's what we got going on. Okay, try not to think about it too much. I am going to try to fix this. I think that's what I want. I want to know why those guards, why they are taking forever to notice me. Like, why can't I be noticed sooner? My wife is, so she is going to Target and then she's going to go to McDonald's, and I'm telling her to be careful because it is rainy, it's getting dark, and it's like right around freezing. So things might, wow, what the hell? I had a trash can right here with a nice thick plastic bag. If I can't get to the toilet in time, yeah. Woof. Okay. Yeah. But here's the thing that pisses me off. Okay, so it's 39, so it's probably not going to freeze. But look at this. It's going to shoot up to 82 degrees, and it looks like it's going to drop back down. I'm pissed off about that. I'm so pissed. While the month of February was like it was exceptionally cold here. I wasn't home, but I was watching the weather. Which burger? I mean, yeah, Big Mac meal. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, don't puke. You don't need to puke, Addie. You don't need to puke. All right, I'm going to disable all those NPCs and just see if this one guy... Oh, God, don't puke. All right, so he is 37 meters away. So that's not half. Okay, we got rid of the half, though. So what's going on here? Maybe draw a circle for range, aggro range to visualize. Okay, why am I not matching? I'm gonna restart Visual Studio, see if that helps. I swear, I'm home 24 hours and I'm already like, I gotta puke, I'm dying. Yeah. So, what you're talking about, Will, it's reasonable, right? It's a reasonable idea. And I'm not there yet. The thing I want to make sure of, let me just, I'm gonna try to distract myself from all this noise and unity. I'm just quitting everything and I'm gonna restart everything. Okay, so let me explain my thought process. So the thing about drawing a circle for the aggro range is you have to feed it values. And so you need to verify that if the values that you feed it to draw the circle are garbage, then you're going to draw a garbage circle. And therefore, you're using a tool to debug something, but your tool is flawed. So now you're debugging with garbage data. So basically now I'm installing an updated Visual Studio. What I'm trying to do is just set a breakpoint so I can just eyeball the actual figures. And these are the same figures that would be required to actually draw the circle you're talking about. So, yeah. Drawing the circle, yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. But you need to make sure that the values you're going to use to draw the circle are good. And that's where a breakpoint comes in handy. What the fuck, boys? Jesus Christ. I did eat a bunch of fucking chocolate, though. And the older I've gotten, the less, like I already talked about this, the less tolerant of lactose I've gotten. Woo! One, two, three. Oh man. 4. There's nothing else in the trash, right? Cleaning lady came over the weekend. Nobody comes into this room, so I'm just gonna dump these all out. Actually, I'm gonna look at the little ribbons. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was a bad idea. 8, 9, 10. 10 exactly. Oh, 11. That's 11 Hershey Kisses I ate in the matter of like 10, 15, well, maybe it was like a half hour. Not good. Okay, let's push forward. Is this? I feel like that's new. I think I'm gonna puke, boys. Values alone could be misleading versus visualization. Oh my God. Okay. Tell me how I do the visualization. What am I going to have to tell it? Tell me the basic things I'm going to have to tell the component that's going to draw the circle. Tell me the basic things that I need to pass that function. Let's say there is let's just say that there is a very straightforward draw circle function. What do I have to pass it? Well, tell me the basic components that I will have to pass it. Go ahead. Ask Claude. Ask Claude. All right, let me see. What the fuck is going on with my debugging? I can't debug anymore. Okay, attach and play. Let's see what happens if I do that. Matthew, what happened? What's going on, Matthew? What the hell? Play mode. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. I refute. Now what's Visual Studio doing? I did close Visual Studio. I closed it. Didn't you see? We just did this. Now this is happening. Am I losing my mind? Didn't I literally just closed Visual Studio, closed Unity, waited for this update to install, and then restarted it. I'm losing my mind. All right, I need to, yeah. So this comment, values alone could be misleading versus visualization. This is a good demonstration of the disconnect that vibe coders have about coding. And I always hated calling coding. I've always preferred programming. I never really liked, I'm just gonna go code for a few hours. I never really liked that. I have started using it in like the past 2 years, 1 to 2 years, just because it's so prevalent. Everybody uses it, but no clue how to visualize. Just thinking that your distance, the radius, and the concept sound simple. Oh, yeah. So your distance is the radius, right? Right? Just thinking that your distance is the radius and the concept sounds simple. It does. But think about what I said. What I said is to do that visualization, you have to pass basic values to the function to draw the circle. So if the values you're passing to the function to draw the circle, if those values are garbage, what's the circle that you've drawn? It's garbage. So that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying initially. You got to look at the values. And in some cases, and as I said, there are cases that exist where it makes sense to draw a circle because you know the values are good. We don't know the values are good here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Debug mode versus release mode. I don't know what you're getting at there. Oh my God. Oh. All right, we're going to try this again. Oh, thanks for laughing at my suffering, Will. I'm getting the sweats now. What the fuck is going on? Like, did I eat a poison Reese's cup? Or not Reese's cup, Hershey Kiss? No, so Matthew, oh my God, you're just encouraging him. Oh my God. All right, never mind. Okay, there we go. What I'm getting at is yes, it might make sense to draw a circle, but the values we would use to draw that circle need to be good. That's what I am trying to determine, if the values are good. I'm sorry I'm yelling, but I feel like I'm going to puke my brains out. And I'm dealing with 2 junior engineers over here. Just driving me nuts. God, you juniors are so annoying sometimes. I love calling Matthew that because I know it bugs him. Okay, first of all, let me show you why what you're saying doesn't make any sense either. Here, because I already let me go to the guy. Okay, look above his head. You see that number above his head? 33, 30. Get closer, you see what that number does? Coming down. That number is coming down. That's how many units. It says M, which I guess it's meter, I don't know. But it's how many units I'm away from him. And so, my bug is that as I understand this, if I go look at him, this number here is detection distance, 62.5. That is the distance that says if this guy sees anything within 62.5 units of him, and it's a certain angle and other things, but if it's within that distance, actually the angle is probably a good thing to check too. What I wanted to check is, so anyway, I'll talk one step at a time, but I feel like I'm going to puke. So, I wanted to check to see, okay, is he detecting the player within 2.5 units, and then for some other reason, but I wanted to make sure that the value, I wanted to make sure. Oh God, that's wow. Now, the first thing I was trying to check is to see if the player is being returned as an object in this overlapped non-alloc function, right? Because now you have candidate functions. Basically, the first thing I do for this, first thing I do is I have a sphere, right? And it will return all objects of certain types of the target mask. That would be target is set over here. Target mask is mask is player friendly NPC objects. Okay, so this will return all friendly and player friendly NPC and player objects within a detecting distance rate or diameter. This is actually okay. Should be radius. Oh God. Oh, okay. Anyways, I just want to see what I'm going to set a breakpoint here to see if this candidate, I should see if candidate count or if this candidate is non-zero. And it's 0, which is interesting, which means candidates is empty. No, it's not. Oh, candidate counts 2. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, God. And this is one of those things where I know I'll feel better after I puke. Okay. So what this tells me, view distance is 62.5. So it says, okay, the overlap, this function's working just fine. So like drawing a circle does no, oh God. I'll be back. glasses. I'll be right back. Woo! All right. Woo! The stuttering is really bad. Sorry about that. Ugh. Woo! I did exactly what I thought I was going to do. And honestly, I feel better. At least I don't feel nauseous anymore. Oh my God. Matthew, I swear to God, you're just doing this to annoy me now, aren't you? Oh God. Oh. Woo. Okay. So, within 28, what I'm getting at is I wanted to, in this case, drawing the circle doesn't do me any good. And I suspected that from the beginning because I suspected that this was working just fine and that I was dismissing the detection for some other reason. And that's why. Okay, so let's just set a point. And so this candidate, it's non-zero, but it's getting dismissed for some reason. So I wonder if it's the raycast. So let's see. We go down. Okay. We make sure we're not detecting ourselves, which we shouldn't be, but okay. Distance to target. Is this check needed? This might be redundant. Am I using distance to target anywhere else? I am. Whew. Okay. So, distance to target is 16 units. View distance is 62.5. Actually, I'm curious because this says 16 units. What does the UI in the game say? Okay, so this is 28, which is, oh, you know what? I might be, that 16 might be for the green guy. So let me see. If I just set a point here. So that is for green guy. Here's player. So, okay. So distance to target is 27.9. The UI says 28. Okay. That's close enough where I'm like, okay, that works as we expect. Okay. So now we go down. Direction to target. We look at the angle. Okay. So we're not dismissing. So he's within his peripheral vision. He's not outside of the peripheral vision. Or we are not outside of the enemy's peripheral vision. So this must be a raycast thing. I think. If not raycast, not? I don't remember raycast offhand. Okay, so the eye, direction to target, distance to target, and obstacle mask. Obstacle mask is default. So it's never getting in there. Okay, let me look at, okay, so... Woo! Okay, 27.9. So that's the player. So what I am doing, yeah, why is I don't know why it's negated. That's weird. But that had to have been in there for not years, but it has to have been in there for a long time. Let's blame that shit. I know I put it there, but I'm just curious as to when. What file was that? Ooh, I might have to go back in there. I might have to go back in for round 2. Okay, so there hasn't been a lot of changes to this file. It's been in there since the year 202. No, let's see, the first iteration. Yeah, it's been in there since the beginning. Yeah, it definitely should not be in there, but I just don't understand how this ever worked. Okay, let's take it out and see what happens. Maybe it'll work better. Oh, boy. Boys. Gotta go. Catch you later. Fine, Will. I don't like you either. I never liked you. Matthew, basically, if the raycast hits something, it does nothing. And if it doesn't hit anything, it tries something. Yeah, but it's weird that it ever frickin' worked. Check it out. All right, it's taking its sweet old time here. I think I'm gonna fix this, check it in, then I'm gonna go lay down. Woo! Wait for my to get home. Oh, nice. Woo! I think that's the worst of it, though. I think the worst. Okay. That looks much better.
Hey, you! Get back inside!
All right, and then...
Hey, you! Get back inside!
Where'd that one come from? Wait, where did he go? Where did he go? Oh! He detected green guy! And he went upstairs to shoot green guy! Okay, so that makes me wonder... But he shouldn't be seeing green guy. The raycast should be failing. No, we haven't fixed it yet because it's not honoring to obstacle mask. Maybe it is. Maybe the obstacle mask is just wrong. So here's the obstacle mask is get layer default. I'm gonna go lay down. Wow. Okay. I would like to know why the raycast is why he did see green guy. That doesn't make sense to me. Let me see. The build not on the default layer. Layer default static. Oh God! All right, I'm gonna go lay down. If you have any thoughts on this, Matthew, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow, assuming I survive. I don't feel good. Wow. But this is one of those things where you can, like, you feel it and you're like, yeah, this is gonna pass. Just win. Oh, this dog's bugging the fuck out of me. He needs to go pee. So I'm going to go take him pee and I'm getting in bed for a while. All right, boys. I'll talk to you later.